Hi, my name's Zeke Quiroga. I'm from San Antonio, Texas. I'm 19 years old, and this is Financial Audit.
All right, so we just had you on. You are coming back really quick. Yeah. But it's because it's different. It's because today we have Kimmee.
Yeah.
And she is a well-known streamer on Twitch. And, you know, a lot of the conversations that we've had back and forth is that you're trying to get into it.
Job,
lean into this thing.
Sorry.
And because of that, we are going to give a normal financial audit, kind of like normal, but we're going to give a content audit as well that Kimmee's going to help with. And then we're going to think about the actual parts of building your career and getting above one view a stream as well.
Yeah, because that's what's at right now. But.
Yeah, so.
Do we have those analytics too?
I mean,
oh, yeah.
We have all those
be
to
able
pull
to
up?
pull it up.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
We have the computer.
This is good.
Before we do that, make sure you're subscribed. Really trying to get to 100,000 subscribers. And we're getting, you know, actually pretty close because you guys are amazing. Love you. But I'm going to let Kimmee introduce herself in her stream and her stuff and how she's so good at that.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Kimmee. I'm a Twitch streamer. I also live here in Austin, Texas. I do just chatting in IRL. I've been streaming for 3 years now.
What do you point? What is it?
Right now, my average view count for this last 2 months has been 500 to 800 viewers average. And wait, what do you mean?
You're in the top.
I'm in the top 1% of Twitch.
Yeah, which is incredible. Which is where I assume you would like to be.
Of course, yeah.
And you're doing this full time. So that's a place that you would like to be. So hopefully we can get there. Has anything changed in the last month, dude? Because you're a complete disaster.
Yeah.
It was a complete show.
I stopped using my mom's credit card. That's what this is. So got my own
job.
card. Yeah, I did that.
Adult, okay.
I'm in school now. I'm gonna
lean into the mic. If you want to be a content creator, you got to think of your audio.
All right, yeah. I started. I'm going to start on the 30th massage therapy school. So that'll be like 750 hours this year, and then in August I'll finish.
Okay, why massage therapy school? Because that's something we never even talked about before.
I know. I'm into a lot of stuff.
I know you are. That's great. So we've had like, you were going to community college at some point.
Yeah.
And spending all your money and all
Dropped
this crap.
out, yeah.
And then you ended up dropping out, and then you're like, maybe I'll go to trade school. And this was only a month ago. Now we're talking about massage school, which wasn't even in the conversation.
It's a trade.
It's vocational. It's what I wanted to do. Like
that's what you were talking about
skills.
when it came to trade school.
I was thinking more plumber, welding.
Exactly. That's what we were talking about.
Right?
But you never mentioned massage. Now we're talking massage. So
yeah, originally I wanted to be a therapist. I like that self-help improvement. Like I'm very.
You wanted to be a
health.
therapist?
Yeah, I did. I like talking to people about their problems and helping them.
Like that?
Why you judging me, man?
What is that supposed to mean?
That's my path.
it's my job.
Yeah. No, I really want to help people and just like be a source to, I don't know.
So massage therapy is the new avenue?
A little bit, because it's very hands-on, it's very physical. You get to talk to you get to know your patients.
Does your mom know you dropped out yet?
Yeah, I told her. I literally told her like November 11th. I was like, hey,
how'd that
this
go?
is what's going on. She was like, you have a year to figure it out.
Hey, not bad.
Yeah.
How long is she going to be paying for massage school?
Oh, no, I paid for it.
Good.
Yeah. And it's paid for itself with the internship.
Okay.
It's like $12,000 and then 300 hours of internship, and it's all paid for.
Okay, wait.
It's like
Let's back up.
It's yeah.
The internship at the end of it pays for the entire thing?
It does.
Okay. And so why does everyone not do that? Because I actually know someone kind of in my personal life who went through massage school, and it certainly wasn't paid for them.
I mean, I don't think it was offered maybe through that, because it's a massage school and like they just have they have clients that come in and then the students do it. So that's why it's cheaper for them to like do that.
The internship is guaranteed?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as I put the work hours in.
And do you have to do the internship to graduate?
Yeah. It's all, I think there's levels to it. I'm doing like the advanced mastery, and then there's like a master and then whatever. And I forget the hours with that. They're a lot less hours.
Okay. So how long is this?
Until August.
You starting now? When do you start?
January 30th.
Okay.
So from like January to March, I'll be in the school. I'm learning everything, and then from.
I assume you won't be working during that time.
I am.
Did you
I went back to my old job. I went back to Washtub, and so I'm making $18 an hour now.
The one you absolutely hated?
Yeah, but I hate the heat and the manager, and so the winter is really chill because that's when the money's the highest because everyone's feeling very generous. You know, the holidays and stuff. It's cold outside, so it's not hot. I get to f around with my friends, and like I already know all the people. Like it's fun because it's a bunch of like other young guys that just.
Yeah, but this is Central Texas. That winter is going to be done in like 2 seconds, and then it's going to be very hot. Are you going to be doing that even though you're miserable throughout this entire situation?
No, I plan by like March to like find something else at least.
Okay. You are going to work during it.
Yeah.
So improvements have been made.
Yeah.
This is good. Good.
I'm fine, dude.
We'll see about that. But, this is I love it. This is okay.
And we're still doing DoorDash, and we're still selling clothes. We're making money.
It's too early to call it a success story, but out of anyone that has come back on, you are the closest to turning things around. So I'm very happy to hear that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, so that is good. So that's good. Mostly because it's not like you turned your financial life around, but you've turned some of the like your life around.
Core, yeah.
Hiding, dropping out from your mom like terrible, and kind of taking advantage of her in that way, and using her credit card for a lot of stuff, and not having a job, and not knowing what you're gonna do in life, and all that stuff.
Be nice to your mom.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of that, but there's also a lot of other stuff that goes into it. Like I can't tell you how many books and notes I have of just like what I want to do. It's just building that plan. You know, with every business, you have to have that first idea, and then slowly builds. And I'm still young. I didn't go to school for this stuff, so I'm using the internet. I'm using YouTube to like learn what it's all about.
How much money's in your checking account right now?
Checking?
How
old are you?
Anything here?
Oh, I got more money back.
He's 19.
Yeah, I'm 19. My gym, I haven't been in months. My jiu-jitsu, and they charged me like $380 out of nowhere, and so.
Did you call them?
Yeah, I called them. They gave me a decent refund. They gave me like.
This is also improvement back. For 23. Where are you getting money from? Because you had less than this. So how'd you get money in here?
ATM deposit. That was cash from my job. Wash to payroll. That just hit. Refunds.
When did you restart this job?
The beginning of December.
Good.
Yeah.
So that was just recent. That was pretty much right after our.
Yeah. Because I didn't know that job. You could literally like I was non-rehireable because like the way I quit. I just like, hey, like not for me anymore. And then I was like, hey, give me the job back. And they're like, okay.
Do you have a credit card?
Yeah, that's the credit card.
That's the credit card. What's your balance on that?
I need to pay it. That's the one thing. Yeah.
What's your balance on it?
$1,000.
Why?
I don't know. That's what I got with it.
No.
Didn't you say you just got that?
The credit card, yeah.
How did you get it so quickly, so high?
Like a month. I spend a lot of money, man.
That's a lot.
Okay, well, you haven't improved
Let's go
this
through
part.
it. Let's go through it.
Well, yeah, I mean, so, yeah, there's some gas. Okay, that's cool. But what Magic Moon gemstones, you don't need to be spending $40 and going to Raising Cane's, half-price books. Let's get books, but let's wait until we're in a financial place.
I need to learn.
Grocery store I'm okay with, but why are we spending money on a credit card where we have a balance? IHOP, Apple subscriptions, Groupon, and we're going to more restaurants like Subway, Chick-fil-A, and Whataburger. What is all this? And then vaping and Burger King, Starbucks. It's an unhealthy, expensive habit, by the way. Mm-hmm. And also, is all the fast food and the Lego store.
You're going to a nightclub?
I was supposed to get that for free. I get into the club for free.
That was one of the biggest things on there.
Yeah.
Well, that night I was supposed to get in for free, and I didn't talk to the right people, and then I had to pay.
Jack's Healing Arts for $150.
That's why I figured I wanted to do massage therapy through. She really healed me. She really
Oh boy.
That month is literally me like.
No,
okay.
what you just said concerned the out of me.
What?
To be completely honest.
What did I say?
You did this massage thing and then you're like, yeah, this is what I want to do because I feel healed. You are in and out of things constantly. You change your entire life's journey every quarter. That terrifies me. We're going to be putting your own money through this and hoping to pay it off because of the money you get at the internship afterwards. Mm-hmm. But what if you just decide in a couple months, no, just like you have for everything in the past, no, this is not what I want to do. Not that I'm rooting. Of course, I'm not rooting for that. I want you to do well because it's much better when this is a success story. But historically speaking, you kind of just in and out of things.
Which is expensive to be in and out of things.
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
I know. It's just, that's why I say, like, I have so many ideas. I have all these things that it just changes so much.
Well, stop. Commit.
I'm bored of that. Like, I can.
You know what's not boring? Having like actual safety. Money and living a life of somewhat security.
What are you gonna do if you go to this school and you decide you don't like it? Do you have to continue to pay all of it, or how does that work?
Yeah, you do.
How is the payment structure?
And so, what would you do then?
That's the thing. I really don't think that's what it.
So you're gonna allow yourself to not have that option to change your mind again?
I think so. Because that's just like for me, it's like that's what people in college do.
Yeah, and it's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid. That's what I preach on here. Like, it's stupid. College is stupid. Like,
No. I'm talking that action.
oh, yeah, because they don't figure out what they want to do in life. They don't know what they want to do, and so it's like this is actually like.
But that's
perfect
literally
for me.
where you are.
Isn't that what
What?
you were saying?
Yeah, a
Yes.
little bit. But this is like actually what I like. Actually, like what I want to do.
How do you know? You got one massage
'Cause-
on the.
Well, I'm very spiritual too,
16th.
and I'm gonna incorporate.
This was
that.
less than a month ago, and we've decided our entire life plan based on a massage.
It clicked.
Yeah, but just as easy as it clicked that easy, it can unclick. Just based on your historical trend. I don't want to poop on your dreams.
don't know me.
I know it sounds like that right now, but
Yeah.
we have to go off of base historical trends.
I appreciate. I mean, yeah. know
I
what
just
you
don't
mean.
like what clicked for you is like everything with money. That's taking a lot of money.
I know. I don't believe in money.
Well,
Well,
that's not how
yeah.
the f***ing world works. I don't believe in
I
money.
can see that.
Yeah, you can see
Like,
that.
because you 150 for this.
I don't know. I really think of more.
It's real.
things.
This
It's-
$1,000 that you just put on a credit card's real. That money you have to pay.
Do you not believe
Yeah.
in money when you can't afford a place over your head in a year when you're kicked out and then all of a sudden you're sleeping under a bridge? Does money not exist then? Is that fake?
No, it's more. I believe like everything's gonna be all right. You just have to like trust
Trust what?
Well, you're
something
right.
else other than you. You don't have that power. You can't control it. So you
Actually,
just,
personal responsibility does exist, and you do have the power to make your life better if you actually put in the effort.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, so I saw before that you
Yeah.
said that you wanted to be a Twitch streamer last time. Are you still pursuing that?
Yeah,
or was
I'm
that
still-
like a fleeting thought?
No, it's more so like, what am I gonna stream? Is it gonna be good content? I'm making sure like it's not gonna just be dead air where I'm
So
just
have you
sitting
streamed
there.
before?
Yeah, I stream like almost every day.
Okay, you stream. Could you pull it up? Okay,
Yeah. My VODs from last year got deleted, but
that's okay.
I have what I'm doing this month. I have what I'm doing. And then let me see. Here you can go through it.
Okay, cool. So this is right now.
My OBS is open, but it's just full cam.
That's fine.
Okay.
Is it okay if I go in the creator
Yeah,
dashboard?
go for it. You're the expert. I don't.
Some of the behind-the-scenes stuff we're not going to put on the screen because this is personal information, but we'll put his like Twitch and stuff on screen right now.
I will show you like platforms too that you can see that, like Twitch Tracker. Also, I think I added
Yeah,
an
Twitch
extra
Tracker, yeah.
0. Okay, cool. So the last month
You're kidding.
you have streamed for. Can you hear me?
You just want to talk directly into this.
Oh, my
It's
bad.
Very picky.
Last
Okay.
month I probably wasn't streaming as much, but in November.
But you
I
stream
was.
every day.
Yeah, I do. Yes and no. It's like I stream on Xbox and then I'll stream. This. I'm very wishy-washy.
Which is why I'm terrified about that school thing.
No, I think if there's a reason for me to quit is I learned what I needed to learn, and then I'm done.
Well, I
You
think
get
that
hired with a certificate. We'll get back
Yeah.
into that.
plan is way better. His plan of going to like massage
yeah.
school,
Yeah,
like
but he
going
said-
to school.
But did you hear what he just said? If
No,
he
I didn't.
thinks he has learned what he needs to learn, that's when he'll quit.
But like if I have an
you get
opportunity,
hired because of the certification.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to have a real job. I'm trying to stream. I'm trying to learn skills on stream and then teach other people those
Dude,
skills.
you gave me so much hope there at the beginning.
What?
Please
I don't
take
want
it
a real
away.
job. I
Please
just
don't
want
take it away.
skills.
Skills. You turn skills into money through jobs.
Okay, will you type in
Yeah,
your
I can do
Twitch
my own
name here?
business with that. Yeah, okay.
And then we can look up on there.
Oh no, what is this?
Are you scared?
I don't know. Cause you're the here.
So let's see what
Our
this
stream.
says.
What is this?
So
What do you?
this
let me
will
break it
tell
down.
us here. Yeah. So total, you've streamed. Sorry. Okay, last live 2 months ago. You haven't streamed in 2 months?
Yeah, I have. I streamed literally today.
When did you make this account?
Earlier this year, maybe.
February
Yeah.
2022.
Yeah, look at that. 17 views.
It says.
That was after the financial video.
Okay. In the last 3 months, it
Yes.
says you've streamed for 5 hours.
That's not right.
Okay, then maybe this isn't tracking correctly.
It's because it's too small.
It could be, because it says you've streamed 5 hours in the last 3 months. But that's not correct for you.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I streamed 5 hours yesterday.
Okay, let's
And
see.
everything I stream is literally just what I'm doing throughout the day. Either it's going to jiu-jitsu classes, I'm at home playing Xbox, so I just variety stream. Like when I'm with my friends, we're doing a podcast. Like it's everything. I don't really feel like I'm fit into one category as a streamer.
Okay, so like a variety streamer.
Yeah. And I definitely want to do more like IRL, like where I'm.
Oh, see? Okay, so you have. So in November, you streamed for 100 hours. That's really good. Okay, so you really are putting time into this. December, you streamed for 75 hours. That Twitch tracker just wasn't tracking you correctly.
Okay.
So
I mean, I want to put more hours in. Just
that's plenty of hours for like trying to build an audience. Are you posting clips anywhere? Are you anywhere else other than Twitch?
Into the mic, Stefan.
yeah, I have. I can show you my link tree. I'm basically on everything. It's just more of like, I don't put the time into like making those clips and YouTube videos and editing and everything because like, one, I feel like I don't have the time because I'm too. I don't make the time. I'm just.
Well, that's good. Like you don't want to put more time into Twitch until you can start like having an audience because unfortunately with Twitch they don't do a good job at promoting small streams. It's pretty top heavy. They'll push and promote streams that are already getting viewers, and it's just not a platform that's easy for like finding a new audience starting out.
You know what the CEO of Twitch said?
What
I
is
don't
it?
remember the exact quote, but it was something like the best way to get discovered on Twitch is getting discovered on another platform
It
and
is.
bringing your audience
Absolutely.
over. Which is a terrible business choice by them, but apparently that's what they do.
It's really hard to just grow from a small organically. It's almost impossible. I would say to start on TikTok. I think TikTok is the best because it will push into everyone's feed.
Okay.
But if you putting more hours into Twitch, I don't think would be beneficial for your time either. For your time and for growth, I don't think that you'll see it. I think that that's awesome that you are putting like as much time in it that you are, and your concerns with streaming is really good about how you just want to have good content and you want to provide something. That's awesome. Like you have like good ideas with it. I know that. What do you think about that?
That's where the majority of my first 10,000 YouTube subscribers came from was TikTok.
TikTok?
Yeah, TikTok, YouTube Reels, like those shorts that will push it into the algorithm. Twitch doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those Twitch is very generous of giving anyone the chance.
I think Twitch.
Sorry,
start...
TikTok.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 2 T's. So. Yeah.
I don't think that Twitch starts recommending streams, at least in my experience from what I've seen from scrolling Twitch. I usually start seeing people getting recommended at about like maybe 30 viewers. And then also if you are in a community where those viewers watch other streams, then it could be less. But let's say I'm watching Caleb's stream. On the sidebar, it'll say Caleb viewers also watch, and we'll recommend some people. So I think the best way to grow would be to grow on another platform and to get into different streaming communities as well.
Okay. What's the highest concurrent amount of streamers you've had or views?
Viewers, right after we did the second video, I got like 15 views.
Okay.
Yeah. So like really just going live, nothing happens.
Okay.
Maybe very rarely, like once a week, I'll get some person in there that will stay in there and talk to me. But like, it really doesn't happen. Like you really just don't get views by pressing live.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. And I watched some of his streams, and we can take a moment and you can click around and watch if you want. There was lots of dead air in some of them.
Yeah.
There was like you're just driving around and nothing happened.
You're driving on stream?
Mm-hmm. Is that
that's not allowed.
Oh.
You have to read the TOS. You're gonna get banned.
I hate TOS. I hate rules. That's the thing. I'm a rule breaker. Like
that's not how the world works.
You can't do that because on Twitch, if you get banned, then there's your job. You have to.
Well, I definitely want to make YouTube videos like that because what I do with Twitch is that I'll take whatever I'm doing in that VOD and then it's gonna be a YouTube video as well. Like I make content around making YouTube.
Like went all the way past I don't like rules.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just do something else. Like if you take the time to build something up, and then it just gets swept away from driving on stream, you think that that's like, oh, it's just whatever.
Well, I believe that I'll be able to build the skills, and then I'm okay. Another platform, doesn't matter. But I know
you haven't even started with this one.
I know, yeah. It's just
You're obsessed with that mindset.
it's very like what I want to do, like do what I
Just
want.
build skills and then you can just do what you want. But okay, bad news in the world. You need some kind of platform in order to do those things you want to do. And you have to follow the rules of that platform. Even in the most macro sense, you have to follow the rules of, like
any
the
job.
United States just to like exist here and do things,
Mm-hmm.
And then you can narrow that down further and further depending on what platform you are, like Twitch or YouTube. You do have to follow the rules. If you want to follow the rules into the massage life, you need to follow the rules of probably having a certificate to get hired, unless you want to go somewhere that's probably less pay.
Mm-hmm. No, that's the problem. Once you start out, it is definitely a low-paying job. It's like $15 an hour.
That's not the problem. The problem is that you don't want to keep it. You don't want to do the work and follow the rules.
Yeah.
Or follow
that's
through with school.
That's going to happen in any career that you're finding. Because at first I was thinking, oh, you just haven't found the right thing. No, even if you were saying that your dream job was Twitch, even then you couldn't follow the rules that they give you. Any job, you're going to have rules. Even if you're your own business person or your own business, you have rules for yourself.
Even if your entire business is you having an audience, even if it's on your own platform where you make all the rules, the rules are still dependent on, what the audience likes. That is the rule. Whether or not they like the content, you make it.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I definitely am more like, I think more of a innovator where you need to change, you need to break rules, create change. Like, it's a lot of rules in the world that, like, why are you following them? Like, it doesn't make any sense. So why are you complying with what other people are trying to force you into? That's why I don't care.
I think you're romanticizing.
And
A little bit.
I think
Sometimes
that
you just need to grow up.
there are some rules that there's meaning behind it. Okay, for example,
Yeah.
Twitch, you can't drive on stream, and you think like, oh, I'm an innovator, let me break that rule. That's not really innovating, that's for safety. If you
I get
get
that
in a
part.
crash while driving on stream, that reflects poorly on the company, that reflects poorly on you. Imagine getting in a terrible accident because you were streaming and reading. I thank you for LOLing at what I'm saying, chat.
I don't pay attention. I just drive. I just have it set up. But
Okay, that's
that would be
fine.
good content.
No,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But it would though.
Well, there's also the
It's terrible.
part of it where I said, nothing happened. It was just you driving. What do you think about that? Because you weren't talking to the camera. There was nothing. It was just you driving.
That's just what I'm doing.
Yeah, but like from Kimmee's sake, what do you think about that in terms of like retaining an audience? If there were people there,
I'm approaching it very differently from like, I would like to go back into my life, like 20 years from now, like, oh, drop a pin, this date, what am I doing? And then I like have the archive.
Okay, so that's for you.
It's for me.
Okay.
That's why I record everything, because like I can take, that's why like I said, like YouTube videos, I can take whatever good content's out of that VOD and then just put it on YouTube and make it an edit, right?
Didn't you say your last streams are deleted now?
Yeah.
So,
why are they deleted?
well,
The
they
last months I just
expire.
didn't keep up with it. I wasn't happy with what exactly. I didn't have too much purpose when I was going live, I think.
But didn't you just say that you do it to like be able to look back on it and you just
Yeah.
go about your day?
Yeah.
I don't think you have like a goal or a real true idea of what you want.
I'm still looking for a purpose for sure. Like
Yeah.
one big thing that I'm working towards, that's what I need. Because I have so many like little bubbles like, oh, these are goals, these are goals, these are goals. I'm trying to tie it all into one.
I think you're a very passionate person, and that's awesome. You just need to hone in and figure out what it is to put your energy towards.
Have you ever seen a mental health expert, like a therapist?
No.
That would be really good in this context, because I dealt with, I think, something kind of similar where I couldn't necessarily tell where I wanted to focus my goals in terms of work or music at one point.
Yeah.
And they really help you kind of just think through pretty much anything. You don't need to
Yeah.
have a mental health crisis or have anything wrong with you to see a therapist, but they can help you perceive the world and deal with any, thing that you have questions about in that moment that you're having a hard time processing necessarily, that could be something worth considering, especially since you're on your mom's healthcare, I assume, and it's probably halfway decent. Sitting down with someone and kind of processing that. Maybe you can find a goal that you're able to lock on. Because once you find a goal, then we can lay out a plan step by step of what to do to hit the goal. But if you don't know the goal, you're going aimless.
I have so many goals. That's the thing. And I did, this last week, I downloaded a therapy app. I just haven't signed up. I haven't paid for it. Obviously, I have all these other things. I don't know if my mom will pay for it either.
Well, for the sake of money, honestly, probably see a local therapist in person because healthcare. Usually the apps and stuff like BetterHelp.
Yeah.
Better. It's out of pocket. No, it's out of pocket. That's expensive.
Okay.
Unless you sponsor me.
I know, right? That's kind of my goal. But I definitely am looking for a life coach, a mentor, someone who will guide me through what I need to be led through, someone who has more knowledge on this stuff because I'm young. I don't know a lot of stuff yet.
Hey, what do you think I've been trying to do for 3 episodes when it comes to your money aspect, and now she's trying to help with this?
I don't believe money's a real thing. That's the thing.
But that isn't the world. How do you just not live in the world?
It's my world. It's not. It's this world.
Your world. You live in the world with everyone else. My world is the world that everyone else lives in.
I live in my world with me. I don't. If someone else is unhappy, they can be unhappy on their own. I want to make them. I want to help them, but like, it's not.
I'm talking about when it comes to money, dude.
Money is non-existent.
The only reason you can say that is because you come from an extreme place of privilege where you get to live somewhere and the vast. Yes. I mean,
I'm privileged. I get my basic needs fulfilled, but
without having to do a single thing.
That's privilege.
That
Getting
is beyond
your
privilege.
Needs.
You would have such a different perception of money. Such a different perception of money if you did not have all that.
Yeah.
It's gonna. Let's see if we can record a 4th episode in like 5 years from now. And when you're not able to just live for free, you're gonna have a completely different perception of money. Mine was incredibly skewed as well when I was in like high school. And you're barely out of it. You are 19. We do got to remember that. You are 19.
Well, the thing is like, we're saying all this because we care, because we do know that like this is real, and like you got $1,000 in credit debt in a month.
I did, yeah.
And like this isn't normal things. Like this isn't necessities.
It really isn't. There's
a couple gas and a couple HEBs. The rest is.
What's Rock Your Magic? That sounds fun, but it's like also this is hundreds of dollars of like going out, and it's just like it's really concerning.
I will say that the first month was definitely like a test. Like, okay, like
a test of how much I can.
No, how much? Like, what am I what am I wanting to be comfortable with? What do I want to like actually be like? Okay, like if this is what I want to go eat. I want to go eat. Okay, like that's it. It's just figuring.
It's
figuring out where I want to be, and I realized that, okay, I need to make at least $3,000 a month. That's it.
To be very clear, you should not have a credit card.
Like,
no.
That $3,000 a month is like paying for what? Because you don't pay for rent, right? You don't pay for a car.
I talked to her about paying for that. Yeah, we're gonna start.
So what's the $3,000 gonna be paying for?
Everything, just my expenses, my savings. Like that's just bare minimum of what. Is
that what you told them would be good?
No, it's just what I figured out on my own.
Let's loop to the finance for a second. Okay, okay, cool. This credit card thing.
Yeah.
First of all, I see $730 in a PayPal.
Yeah.
Is that money that you have?
Not right now because it's cut off for some reason, but yes.
But that is your money.
Yeah, it's my money.
You can't transfer it?
No, it won't let me. Look, I'll show you right now.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to talk to you about. I was like,
I wish I
could
help
with
that.
PayPal stuff.
Oh, hey, there we go.
It's set up
to
with
the rescue.
Business or something, and then
open up the credit card, please.
Oh, it's on the wallet.
You don't have the app for that credit card?
It's the Apple credit card. I just opened any kind of. I didn't look into like whatever.
Yeah, loop me back in the finance. I forgot. This is what I was trying to say. You should not have a credit card. It doesn't vibe with your lifestyle. That doesn't make sense. People who don't believe in money shouldn't have a credit card. Do you understand that, right?
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have any excuse. I don't know. I mean,
open up the credit card, please.
Yeah, I got you.
You should not have a credit card because you don't believe in money, and your first month and you went to $1,000 balance. That's only going to balloon and balloon and balloon. And the more BS credit cards you open up, because you can't open up good credit cards in the future because you want to continue spending money even though you're not bringing in money, you're just going to continue yourself. Yeah. And it's even worse. It's 1,200, well, 1,100 if we round down. So payments are getting declined
because my gym charged me like $400 out of nowhere.
What gym do you go to?
Jiu-Jitsu Ohana.
Jiu-Jitsu.
Huh? Oh, okay.
It's
I was gonna say.
Dude, this is ridiculous.
Only supposed to be 100.
Your payments are getting declined. Dude, you're acting
one time because they
two
took
times.
money.
2 times it's been declined.
2 times.
The vape shop and USA Federal Savings. What are you trying to do?
That's when I tried to pay off $100 and then it was like, I don't know.
I'm trying to find the interest rate and stuff like that.
Oh, I don't know where to put that. I don't know what that is.
Oh, at the beginning, I was like so proud.
Dude, me
like,
too.
Oh, you have everything. This is going so
You've
good.
improved some things with just at least being more open with your mom, but your financial situation, to be very clear, has gotten worse. Has gotten worse because you've gone into debt. You actually were not in debt.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't in debt. Now I'm in debt. Yeah.
That was the one thing going for you.
I have the money right there.
No, you have $700.
I have $400 in my account.
Okay, so it would bring it down to like 100 total.
Yeah. And then I can just go work a day at the wash tub and then I literally can just go on any day I'm off and then work for like 8 hours.
It's a 23% interest, dude.
Is it?
It's going to just continue building. Pay this off immediately.
I was going to pay it off.
When Kimmee helps you release that money from your PayPal after this,
yes.
Pay is all this off because you don't have rent. Really, all you have to worry about is gas.
Yeah,
so
that's gas.
Pay it off. Cancel that stupid jiu-jitsu thing until you can pay for it.
I have been. That's the crazy part. I told them I haven't been in months.
Okay.
Why are you charging me money? And they just won't get me off of it.
So you're going to call them. You're going to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah. Because, no, that sucks. You've gone reverse. You've gone bad in that. You've figured out some personal life things. I'm glad that you're going back to... Okay, so on the money side of things, again.
Yeah.
The school.
Yes. Which one?
The school you're going to.
Massage therapy.
Yeah, because you said you might drop out if you think you have enough experience
No,
in this.
you can't. If we've talked about it, you don't have an option to drop out.
It's also because you said the way I'm paying for it is because the internship at the end, which means you're really just getting paid the money in the back that you're then paying for. So it's not like you're getting it for free. You're just paying it with the money that you're earning from doing that. Either way, how much does the school cost? Is it owed up front? How is it paid?
It's just $375 up front.
Okay, and then what? Is it like a monthly, weekly?
No, they didn't say anything. They just like, that's it. And then at the end, if you decide to cancel, then you have to pay the money. But if you're doing the internship,
how much is the total?
Like $12,000 for that, for school to get a license.
If he sticks with it, he needs to stick with something.
Yeah, but is that competitive?
No.
12,000. I do not know. I'll be 100%. I'm very ignorant on this when it comes to getting a certificate. But this is a 6-month thing for $12,000. That could be like That could be like 3, maybe 4 semesters at Texas State University.
Yeah,
it's very expensive. Have you looked into other options besides this?
No.
Do you know how much it makes? Like once you would get a job.
That's minimum. That's the start. That's like starting out. But once you start your own business and everything, you can probably make.
Wait, no.
No,
It can't be once you start your own business.
I'm a businessman, of course. Once I start my own business.
No.
Why you say no?
Because you can't go to school to say it'll work out when I make a business. That's so many steps and.
What about when you go to business school?
What?
You're not going to business school.
I'm going to.
What about business school? Finish your thought.
Like you said, I don't know. Never mind.
Well, we're listening. I want it to work.
Well, you're saying once you finish school, no, because you're not business.
But
and
you're
then
going
what
to
about
school to be a massage therapist.
Yeah, a lot of people start their own business once they're out of school.
Okay, so
that's the path of it.
So what are the steps for it? So you'll get out, you'll be a massage therapist. How much will you make then? Or you have an internship, and how long do you have to do that for?
Until August. I don't know. It's 300 hours, and then it's also hybrid learning. So I think I'll be done by like the summer.
Okay, so by next year, summer.
Mm-hmm.
Not this year, next year?
Oh, no, this year.
This year, so by summer you'll be done.
Probably.
And then you will be able to start having like a full-time job, is that?
If I want to be an instructor, I can sign up with them and stick with the school. If not, they'll help me get into another job, or I can just start my own business and they'll help me that way. And starting your own business is really just advertising on social media. It's the same thing.
Yeah, but where are you going to get like the money to do advertising?
By then, I'm hoping my stream's gonna give me money. I'm hoping.
So you're gonna do that business to get to the next business.
Yeah, everything ties in together. I'm not just gonna have that business. I have my clothing store. I have.
How much do you make at your clothing store?
That 70-30 was like a week, so it depends. It really like, it's very random with that. It's like, I just find money. I really just find money. Yeah.
Well, again, privileged position. You find money because all your basic necessities are taken care of. When you have to deal with that, it's a completely different world.
Yeah.
Either way, that $15,000 is on the higher end of typically like $20,000 is usually like the top end, but it can start as low as $5,000. You are in the top area.
Because I'm doing more hours of internship, so I'm doing like.
Is the internship for them? I don't like this. I would much rather do $5,000 to $7,000 somewhere. That would be like the same value certificate. The piece of paper is worth the same. Why put in three times the money?
I have more experience and I can charge more once I'm out of school.
Charge more how? You say,
like that, like,
hey, Mr. Person that wants a massage, I went to this school even though I got the same value paper than that school, even though.
That's a good point.
Like, what do you mean you're charging more?
Because I have more experience.
Who knows that when they're getting a massage?
You're gonna know by getting a massage.
Okay, but how do
they
know that? How do they know that though?
By my advertising, by my whatever. I'm recording the whole process.
Okay. So again, this just sounds like one of those things without a plan, and I think that's kind of what your situation just narrows down to. It's the lack of a plan. The dreams are fantastic. I love the dreams. I want to get you to a place where we're able to talk about what the goal is, and then what are the mini goals we hit along the way in order to get them
there.
But you're very dream, and then when any of the reality is put from this side of the table to counter that, or at least bring a different, perception to it, it's just you immediately exit out and be like, no, I don't believe in money. No, I don't believe in that. No, it's just about experience.
Well, yeah.
How do you get to a place of succeeding in reality if you're just dismissive of everything? If you're just a trampoline of ideas?
You just know who you are. You just stay true to yourself.
See, you couldn't even take that criticism.
I don't know how to take your criticism. I mean, I don't.
It's not good.
It doesn't really. Because it doesn't resonate with me. It doesn't feel like that's not really what I'm dealing with. Like, this is your job. Like, this is what you see every day. So it's like more of your world, but it's not my world. Well,
we all live in the same economy.
Yeah, but we all have different perspectives on things. We all have experienced life way different.
Yes, of course, but we all live in the same economy, and you're trying to do things within it, including starting a couple different businesses.
Yeah. I eventually want to move overseas and just not even deal with this country.
I know exactly where you're.
Is this not the plan? I'm not laying out every.
Sorry, no, you just laid out a completely different dream that all of a sudden it's like
it's all part of the same thing. It all ties into each other. It's just too big for you to just like.
Well, I asked what the major goal was last time. You're like.
To make millions of dollars.
No. You're like, I want to make a business, and I was like, in what then? Let's narrow it down. In everything. That's
still my answer.
Okay, so we have not made progress.
I don't think we have made progress.
What do you want me to say?
No. What? It's not about what I want you to say.
Yeah, I think it's just with an action. Like, I think that you have big dreams and aspirations, and that's really awesome. But it's hard to see those steps that you're taking and holding yourself accountable to get there. Because you can dream as big and wild as possible, but you have to make the steps to get there. Like, no one's going to just walk up to you and, shake your hand and say, here's a business. Welcome to the millionaire lifestyle. Like, that just won't happen. Like, you have to do the steps and the work to get there. And so, you can do all those things that you want, but there are going to be days where you're going to be working and things are going to be annoying and things are going to be hard.
Yeah.
Because it has to be. No one's going to walk up, like I just said. And do you think you're willing to do that? Because I think these small things that Caleb's putting, showing to you, saying look at this is a very real problem, and you're just not for me, because it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I know. Yeah. I'm kind of contradictory. I understand money is real. Don't get me wrong. I know that it has consequences. You need money to survive. It's just, I think it's that people can just print money. They can put a value to it. and we don't have any say in it because we don't have the power, we don't have control. And I think that's really stupid because I don't think one person should have more power than another. Like, it's just, it's very dumb. It's
like
very
a
skewed.
Completely different conversation. So I've said this one time else on the show, and I'll say it again here. We can talk in a variety of different situations of what we wish could be, and we can vote on that, and we can demonstrate for that, and we can do all these things. But it is irresponsible for me on the show to talk about anything than what is the real world, because that is the one you're going to be existing in.
Yeah.
You can vote on those things if you disagree with it. That's fantastic. You still have to live in that world, and I want to find the best way for you to navigate it.
Yeah, and I want to change that. You're not changing it. I'm going to be the person that changes that. Because I don't agree with it.
You're going to become the president of the United States now?
I mean, maybe.
Until you change it, you have to play by the rules, though, or else you're not going to get out of it. You're not going to be in a position to change it.
For example, if you wanted to become that big Twitch streamer, but you didn't agree with the rule of driving, then you would not become a big Twitch streamer because you would get banned.
A lot of big Twitch streamers break the rules all the time. They don't care about it.
Comments on that? Because you're best friends with like all of them.
They watch stuff on stream all the time. Hey, they just watch movies.
She is in this
and
community.
They play music.
She hangs out with them on like a daily basis.
You can get banned from it, and they will not care until you are the biggest streamer on there, which is what the top 100 people, and they still get held accountable. So if all of them, like polling 70,000 live viewers, are the people that you're comparing yourself against, I don't really think that's a fair comparison.
Yes and no, but isn't that though? The people at the top are like
right,
against,
absolutely. I get it.
That's what I'm talking about.
No.
That doesn't matter, though.
What I'm agreeing with you is you don't like the system.
I don't.
And so you can sit there and argue with the system, but where's that going to get you?
I guess nowhere. I'm just gonna look like a fool. Like
and also, there's no point in arguing the system if you're also not playing by the rules.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I just like to have fun with it.
Trust me, I doubt either of us here are just everything's perfect in the world. We just have to, deal with it and stuff like that. Yeah, no. We change things. You do that by voting and making your voice heard. But we're talking about how to become successful on something like Twitch. And Twitch itself, you have to unfortunately play. When I have grown to almost 70,000 subscribers at the point of recording this video, it's because I've played the YouTube game. I didn't say, this is what I wish the game was, and then I played by my set of rules. I said, this is the game, and this is the way you have to do it. Unless you don't care.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, too, is it doesn't matter being a big streamer. Like, I'm friends with very big streamers, and when they get banned, if something happens and they get a ban, they aren't told what it's about equally as what it is. And so I get how you feel, but if you don't play by the rules, read the rules, and respect those, I don't know what you're even trying to do. It's almost like you're in a constant position of take.
Yeah, I definitely push and push and push until it's like So
what is... Okay, let's talk about the different avenues that you want to pursue. There's the streaming, there's the YouTube video making, and there's the massage thing.
Yeah.
And there's even the overseas thing. We can include that. What is pick one that you just would put all your time into that you want to be more successful than anything else?
If I was a normal person and I didn't want to do all this stuff, massage therapy.
I'm just asking you to pick one. Okay, you pick that over the stream and everything now.
Yeah. If I was if
even though you literally decided that because you got a massage less than a month ago.
It just clicked.
That's great. That's a very good thing to go with. It's the safest option.
Yeah.
It's literally
though $15 an hour, even if you start your own business, $30 an hour, I don't know if that's a good return on the investment that you're putting in. So you should definitely shop around and get a cheaper one.
It's all paid off.
That's not true. That's only if you complete it and go through the internship. No, 1 second. It's only paid off because of the internship, which is essentially a job that you're making the money. So technically, by that same standard, the $5,000 one is also paid off in the exact same way by then getting a job right away and making that money and paying it off. That's the same exact thing. You know that, right?
Yeah. But it just works better because I'm gonna have more experience. I'm gonna have 250 more hours of.
I'm good with you doing this. I would love this to be your career. I think you're just spending too much money on it, which
I don't think so.
Well, I literally pulled up the statistics, and you're on the upper echelon of it.
So then I'm gonna.
How are you just like I don't think so? That's just
Because I don't
ignoring
feel
reality.
that way.
It doesn't matter what you feel. Why the do your feelings matter in that situation? Sorry,
Okay.
getting heated. Getting heated. You know I get heated.
Okay, yeah, it's okay.
Especially with you.
Because I'm very go with my intuition. Like, that's what feels right. That's
But
what
your
I want to do.
intuition in this situation is idiotic because the reality is like there. It's literally Googleable.
What? Like, yeah, I guess I don't know.
I'm deleting TikTok from your phone.
No,
Because I know.
I don't watch TikTok.
I don't believe
can
you.
look through
You
my
sound like
feed.
my TikTok feed. It's all about, it'll manifest. It's going to work out.
Because it's real.
It is real, but you need to just have the opposite for a little bit. Like there's a balance, yin and yang. Like that's why I'm kind of like giggling when you're saying these things because I know what you're talking about, and you're too deep in there. You have to pull back and like.
Yeah. I definitely do want like a perspective change. I do want to like
Therapy.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't think like I'm gonna be sitting there with the therapist and they're like, oh my god, like I'm gonna. Oh, that makes so much sense. Like I just need the right person first. I need to make sure like who I'm talking to.
Oh yeah.
It gets. What
Sometimes you
There's
go through a
people
couple
out there.
before you
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
and that's totally fine. Also, like anyone that I've talked to that have gone to therapy, including myself, a lot of them don't think it's gonna result in anything, and then all of a sudden they're like, these last few months, all of a sudden there's like, my life has improved in these ways.
All right. I'm looking for more of like a life coach. Definitely someone like who's a social media influencer who knows like that aspect of the business as well, because it ties into it.
Interesting.
I mean,
we're able to do this full time for a
Yeah,
living.
I
That's
think,
curious.
I know
Yet-
someone.
Yet I don't believe you've listened to our advice. It kind
someone
of
who's
just bounces off of
spiritual,
you.
someone who I have criteria.
We haven't talked about that. We haven't
I
talked
have a
about
lot of
that.
stuff
You don't
to
know
talk
our
about.
spiritual side of
I'm
things.
spiritual.
I can
Yeah.
kind of see that from you, but Caleb,
What do you think?
But that's the thing. You need a balance. You need a balance of it to stay grounded, or else you're too far in something. And that's why I know what you're saying, but I think that you need to experience a bit of, where. What are you thinking?
because I mean, I definitely have been getting those messages like you need to stay grounded, you need to ground yourself, all that stuff. And I also like know I have unrealistic ideals, and what I expect from others isn't gonna get met. But that's just what I look for. I don't know.
Let's say
aim
this.
high and
you have to put work in to get things done. You could sit in bed and meditate and be super spiritual all day, but you're not going to get your goals. You have to do work as well. And it's supposed to be uncomfortable. It's supposed to be hard. And so you have to, like, that's what we need to see, is we need to see you putting the work in.
Okay. I can do that for you guys. I start the 30th.
He hates it.
I know.
He's
I got another job.
fuming.
I'm
No.
still
He's like
streaming.
a
I'm just
cartoon
thinking.
character and there's flames behind
Just
him.
out his
I'm just
He's
ears.
thinking.
like, this is fine.
That's why there's flames in every thumbnail.
Yeah.
I think the best thing for you is going to be the time when you're forced to live on your own and take care of yourself, and you'll understand the reality of money and time and
You
work.
need a reality check. You need to know the value of $1 because you don't know it. And before you can have a business where you're putting all your money into it, you're relying on yourself, you're putting all of this into it, you
And all
don't
this
know all this time.
Yeah.
You don't understand the value of $1. And I know you don't, because you spent $1,000 on credit cards
In a month.
on nothing. Like
Yeah.
you went to the movie, Starbucks, Apple. What is this? An agent, Sonic, Target,
That's my driver's safety course.
Subway.
Did you get a ticket?
I got a ticket. Yeah.
Dude.
At McDonald's, all this like food places.
Yeah. I definitely just like, oh, I want to do this, so I did it.
Yeah.
That's how I am with like, I'm just like, I want to do this, I do it.
We know. That's what we're
Yeah.
saying. Hey, maybe grow up and don't do that.
You just need to know the value of $1, and like, because right now you don't. I don't think you understand knowing like where this money, how hard you had to work to spend that, because I don't think that you've had to have that yet.
Well, it's not even that, because since it's a credit card, it's not even money that he's had to have.
Yeah.
It's like even worse. That's why I don't think you're a credit card person. I don't think you should have a credit card. Because if you don't come from a place of thinking money's real or understanding the value of $1, then having a credit card is the worst thing you can have. I'm glad that's your only debt, but I fear now that you've slightly dipped your toe into the water that If we regroup in like 6 months to a year,
The debt, yeah. I'm definitely watching out for him. I am careful about it. I know that's just like, no, you're not, blah, 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 but...
Careful is not maxing out a credit card immediately because your payments are getting declined. 23% interest rate. When we wrap again, that $730 that you get from PayPal, you should immediately put towards that.
I will. Yeah, I thought I had all the money to pay off, and then I had more stuff to pay for, so...
Okay.
What's the plan?
The plan? Probably just stream every day. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. Just what I'm doing, I'm going to stream it.
I'm sorry. Does it matter what he's streaming?
I don't know. I guess it depends, right? If you said you want to be like an IRL streamer, that's fine. It's like,
I want to travel and stuff.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's fine.
Should he consider streaming on YouTube because the algorithm's different there? Where it's like, it will actually suggest it to random people, and then it will then test how long people stay, and then it will suggest based on that, whatever streams you're competing with, that you get the amount of watch time. It'll then promote you over another person or other person over you, where Twitch, again, is top down like we talked about before. Is that something you should consider?
I don't know all that much about like the past year of YouTube streaming, but I know some very successful YouTube streamers, and it's not the platform.
Okay.
Like, they would much rather be with Twitch.
Right,
streaming.
right. But to get discovered, I'm talking about. For him to get an
Even
audience at the
then,
beginning.
I don't know. I still think Twitch is the best.
Okay.
For right now.
Okay.
Or try kick.com. Try Kick.
What is that?
It's a new platform that Trainwreck just came with.
Oh, maybe I'll try that.
And it's like, it's brand new, so there's not as many people, not as competing. Try Kick.
What should he do on TikTok?
See, my thing is I hate editing. I'd rather just pay someone else, but I don't have the money. Like,
maybe, I don't know. You could even try going live on TikTok. Well, can you go live?
I don't have enough followers.
Okay, you have to post. You cannot organically grow by just streaming, unfortunately.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, hey, but you're on a platform where people see you right now.
What do you need to have to stream? 'Cause I have 100. I'm pretty good at TikTok. I have 100,000 subscribers. That's pretty good, I think.
Okay, that's
really
pretty good.
You have to
so I can help with that.
1,000 to stream.
Okay.
So, any questions along the way for TikTok? Since it's something you haven't dipped your toes into, I'm happy to help.
Yeah, TikTok is. I don't spend my time on it, so I don't use it. Like I don't.
Yeah.
Really, I know it's like necessary. Eventually, I want to just like stream on go live on every platform.
Well, TikTok.
Why would you do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. Ninja does it just to get more views.
Well, Ninja struggled, though.
Multi-streaming is like,
so.
come on, that's not fair to say. He's like a huge streamer.
No, he has struggled from his peak, though. He hasn't maintained the peak.
Well, I mean,
I think it's
that happens
impossible
with everybody.
Yeah.
Well, it was mostly because of his deal to go over to
Mixer.
Yeah.
I think multi-streaming is okay. I think that it would be really hard for someone that's growing because you need to look at both chats.
It's after all that.
Okay,
It's like
more future plans. Okay.
Yeah, right now I just want to optimize the setup. It's very scuffed.
Okay.
Let's first get you an audience on there.
Yeah, let's start with Twitch.
Okay.
I think you can get 1,000 TikTok followers relatively easy. It's much easier to convert someone into a TikTok follower than YouTube subscriber, and I assume a Twitch follower as well. I don't have experience there, but just you can go on TikTok's own. I think on the desktop version, you can see their top trends and then maybe try to create some things going along with that. Again, I have people that a video that is someone's first video with 0 likes and 0 views will still pop up in my
same.
scrolling. They'll do that. You just need to make sure and when it comes to editing, you really don't have to do that. You can record a few seconds and then stop, record a few seconds, stop, record a few seconds and stop. You don't have to go crazy to start with.
But if you know you're not going to do it, then we're just selling something.
Are you not going to do it at all?
I've posted a couple TikToks. It's fun. It's just I would have to invest more time into it, more energy. It's just
okay. So YouTube then.
Wait a minute. You said you didn't want to pay an editor. How can you pay for these things, but not something that's going to substantially help you in your dreams? You do have to eat, but you do not need to go to Magic Moon
Exactly.
Gemstones, and you don't need to go to these
No, but I
Rock
would-
Your Magic and nightclubs.
I don't, but I would like to. That's how I would like to live my life.
I don't
Right.
give a shit what
What-
you like to do.
Wouldn't you like to grow your platform that you're wanting to grow on?
Yeah. I just
Because you can pay an editor on, what's it, Fiverr?
I would.
A short
I looked
form
into
one?
it. I saw a couple guys. It's just I want to find a really good editor that's gonna stay with me.
Sure, but we're just getting
But-
started. We
They'll
can't
stay
we-
with you
get
as long as you
started,
pay
yeah.
them.
Also true.
I don't have money.
We can, but on Fiverr, I think you can justify working a couple more hours at your car wash shop,
yeah.
and then if you're just editing this for, if we're talking about TikTok as an example, doing a short 60-second thing, that is not the most expensive edit. You could do that working a couple hours.
It's
extra,
like $20,
and that's worth it.
I think it's like $20.
That's so worth working an extra hour and a half at your job. That's so worth it.
That's
if that's where you
skipping a
want to
one
make it.
IHOP trip.
Exactly. That's an expensive
Isn't that
IHOP.
crazy? Like, you have
It
to
was
weigh out.
fun though. I had a good time that night.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be so fun to post a TikTok and it does really well?
Yeah. I
Wouldn't
guess.
that be
feeling.
worth $20?
Yeah, but I mean, if I'm gonna, I don't know. I always think from the end goal, and it's like hard to.
That's
think
part of the
now,
end goal.
yeah.
Like, that's to get you there.
Well, I'm thinking, okay, if I'm streaming, I'm making money streaming, and that's why it's like it's kind of disconnected right now.
You know what's something that's kind of hard about streaming? Some days you go to stream and you lose money.
Oh dang, really?
Yeah. So there's some days, like I do IRL streams. There are some days that I go out and we're doing this super fun thing today. Maybe I don't know, whatever. We're out doing something, an activity, and I don't make money. I lose money. And in the beginning of streaming, that happened a lot. You have to buy things for your content.
Yeah, for your content.
And sometimes you lose money. So you have to have other avenues before it can grow to that point.
This studio lost money. It took like a couple weeks to make up the entire price of all this stuff.
That's why I say I have my businesses on the side. Like, I don't know why that's, because it is like, just
I know. It just worries me because it's so heavily reliant on, like, in the end it's gonna work out.
You're also just very unfocused as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I have like a.
What she said's 100% right though, because I actually have a similar mindset as you, to a certain extent, where I have an incredible amount of dreams for this channel and things I want to do.
Yeah.
But instead of just assuming they're going to happen, I'm doing all these things that are required to be put into place in order to make those things happen. Like, I'm losing money on a series that I'm filming. She's going to be in one of the episodes in a couple weeks. You're going to be in one of the episodes as well. Stay tuned. That's why I haven't been uploading on Thursdays, because they're going to be then. I'm going to lose money on that thing, but it's going to be a big endeavor. But it's worth it because I'm setting goals. I'm doing it instead of just thinking, oh, this is going to work out. Here's the dream I want to do. Is this going to happen? Why don't you just say yes? Because
what does
that is
that mean?
reality. Why don't you be like, okay, correct. Let me then make goals.
Because I already have my goals. I already have my goals.
Or I'm sorry. Let me make focus and then put objectives that
Take
need to be
action.
happen.
Yeah, my biggest thing is focus. Like I'm always thinking of other things. I'm not like, yeah. This month I plan to just like work at the wash up a bunch. Definitely to pay off the credit card. I knew that. I wasn't expecting to get money from the PayPal, but because I did, I was like, okay, I don't have to. I can do other things.
Well, we don't know yet. We need to figure
Yeah.
out why it's not working
Yeah.
because there's a possible way that you might have set it up that it won't work.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I said I think the last final part is to get a coach, someone to work with. I don't know.
Or
Can I
is
hire
our
you?
advice is not worth anything?
For what? I don't. For what? You aren't listening to us now.
I don't know. We can write everything down later.
Too much? All at once?
Yeah, I'm like overwhelmed.
Here, let's just take a minute to like rethink where we're at right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So we know we need to go. Oh, wait. Did we need to sit? and
No, I'm just laughing at you.
What?
Because I don't know.
Okay. We're on a list of things to do. For
Yeah.
me, number one, we find this is something you're not going to do, but it is what I would do. we're going to find, actually, real number one, we get that credit card paid off immediately, hopefully by,
I agree. That
by
would make me
pulling
feel
that
so
thing
much
off.
better. That does give me like a little bit.
And then I would never use it. Never use it again. You're not a credit card person. I would, in fact, close it, but I don't think you're going to do that. But that is what I would do.
I'll think about that. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that is what I would do. So pay off credit card is number one. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah,
number
perfect.
two, you're going to shop around for different places to get this certificate because you're spending on the upper echelon.
I like the school.
It doesn't matter in the end, though. That's the trap that a lot of people fall into for the university. Oh, I love the sports program at this school. Yeah. I love the culture at this school. I love all this stuff. At the end of the day, it's an investment into a piece of paper that gets you a job. The money you're putting in and the return on that investment, it's just determined how much you're paying for it. Mm-hmm. And you're paying on the upper echelon. I would find something below $10,000, hopefully closer to $5,000. That's step number two. Number three, I think, step number three, you need to focus on that. Make sure you're making money at the same time. Just, keeping your work ethic at this place. But you're focusing on school and finishing it because I don't want you to get another thing that just clicks or another light bulb that goes off and then you drop out and then all of a sudden you owe all this money, even if you continue to go to the more expensive place, which unfortunately I think you're going to. And then at that point, so you're completing that, then you're trying to build a career in that place. And that's going to likely to get experience learning how to run a business, probably working for someone else for a bit. And that's okay. You want to learn from other people. That is some of the skills and stuff that you talk about.
No, that's exactly what I'm looking for. That's what I mean, like mentor, like someone who I'm working for that's like teaching me stuff. And then I'm also able to that I'm also able to just like, I don't know, learn from, and then they're gonna tell me, hey, like you did this wrong. Let me show you what's.
So you're gonna be working for someone after graduation in the massage world, and that's great, and that's great. And you're gonna be continuing not having any credit card debt. And during this process, if you want to continue this Twitch thing, I think either you focus on some short form content, build a little bit of an audience on TikTok, maybe even think about YouTube a little. Whatever you can do, you have to build. Unfortunately, due to Twitch's crappy way they run their business, you have to bring your audience from somewhere else. So I think in the most macro perspective, those are just kind of the steps. Now, in between, it's understanding why you're all over the place. And I think mental health is a great place to start with that. And if you find a mentor somewhere, fantastic. That's great. You have my number. You can always text me, and I've given some advice and always happy to, especially for TikTok. I'm pretty good at that, TikTok. I think. So anything like that, and then just focus. You need to get to the place where you can focus. You have goals. What does it take to achieve them? And then work those things instead of just, these are the dreams that are just going to happen. Because nothing's happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing's really happening.
So in the most macro sense, I think that's it. That's the layup.
I think that's it.
That's a good checklist, yeah.
Any final thoughts from you?
I think that's great. I think starting at the top with the credit cards and also not adding to it, pay that off, throw it away, shred it, whatever you need to do. And then just like start going by the plan of go to school. Then after school, then you learn from that person. And then after that, you can take into account, okay, let me start my own business from here. Once you get there. And then on the way, stream. Build your stream while you're in it. You can do it all at once. You can be in school. You can be streaming. You can do all of it.
The stream it's the main focus, but it's also on the side. It's like you said, it's gonna be there. It's just gonna it's just easy to click and I'm live.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I like that. Yeah.
What are your final thoughts?
I don't know. Kendrick said we're gonna be all right. So we're gonna be all right.
Gonna be all right.
Well, his life score went up because he told his mom and other stuff like that, but his money score has certainly gone down. Going into credit card debt, what are we doing? We're going backwards. So Hammer financial score, oh man, I don't remember what I gave last time, but it's definitely probably 2 out of 10. What'd you give him on a Kimmee something score?
Social media score?
Yeah.
Maybe like a 4.
4 out of 10. Make sure you check out all the fun things in the description and follow me on Instagram and Twitter.